This wasn't a missile strike. It wasn't a naval battle. And it didn't involve fighter jets. This was a $250,000 attack that exposed a billion-dollar defense system and proved that the Black Sea is no longer safe for Russia. Here's how it happened at 4:45 a.m. Inside the Kremlin, Russian commanders are convinced their biggest problem is 2,000 miles north. Headlines scream about the United States buying Greenland, Arctic posturing, polar power plays. So Moscow makes a gamble. They strip Crimea of its best air defenses and redeploy them north to flex in the Arctic Circle, betting Kyiv won't notice the gap. They bet wrong. NATO electronic intelligence aircraft orbiting the Black Sea notice. Immediately, the signal sent to Kyiv is short, encrypted, brutal. The door is open. 20 meters off the Crimean coast, Ukraine answers with a ghost. A single Magura 55C drone cuts silently through 6-foot swells. But this isn't a suicide boat. Inside its hull are 4 fiber-optic FPV drones, waiting. The Arctic distraction worked. Now the delivery begins. At 4:30 a.m., the Magura launches from 400 meters out, navigating only by inertial guidance. No radio emissions. No signals to jam for the operator in Odessa. It's a white-knuckle marathon, constant micro-corrections. Ass waves threaten to drown the electronics, and stealth at sea is a myth when you're facing Russia's Nebo-M radar. The radar doesn't see a target, it sees an anomaly. A scratch on the screen, enough a Project 22,160 patrol ship scrambles. Okat-27 Helix helicopter. The hunter of the pair. Sonoboys splash into the water. Listening for engines. Standard doctrine says turn around or die. The Ukrainian operator does neither. He dives, ballast tanks flood. The Magura sinks lower deck awash, antennas barely exposed. At the same time, the control system switches modes. Russia jams the air. Ukraine switches to light. Fiber-optic control. Unjammable. Zero latency. You can't jam. Physics at 4:52 a.m. The Magura reaches its waypoint. Hydraulics hiss. Panels open. The ghost boat becomes the world's smallest aircraft carrier for Queen Hornet FPVs. Launch into the dawn sky, each tethered by a glass filament thinner than a human hair. Russia finally reacts. Pantsir S1 locks on. 15 million Australian dollars air defense system. Fires. One drone is vaporized. The operator smiles, because this is where Russian doctrine breaks. Electronic warfare floods the spectrum. The remaining drones don't care. They're not using radio. They're riding light too. Drones split left and right. Decoys. The third drops low. 30 millimeter. Cannons tear the sky apart. Too slow. The hunter slams a shaped charge directly into the Pantsirs. Radar dish. The system survives. Its eyes don't. 15 million Australian dollars. Truck is now blind. At 4:56 a.m., Russian command panics. They deploy their anti-sabotage ace, a Project 21,980 patrol boat. Heavy machine guns open up. The Magura can't move without snapping its glass leash, so Ukraine sacrifices a pawn drone. 3 dives. A flying plastic toy versus a warship. The outcome is embarrassing. The shaped charge detonates on the bridge. The crew is concussed. Navigation is gone. The harbor mouth is open. Desperate. Russia fires an Iskander ballistic missile, a city killer, against a fiberglass boat. It misses. The Magura is already gone. Inside the base, chaos erupts. Jammers scream. Soldiers fire blindly. But the drones keep coming, streaming crystal clear. HD videos straight through the noise. The operator ignores the soldiers. He's hunting the nest. The hangar doors are open inside. Warheads. Fuel drums. UNSHIELDED. A powder keg. At 4:59 a.m., The final drone enters, 5 feet off the ground, no jammers. No prayers, the screen fills with steel. Then, white. The shaped charge triggers a chain. Reaction, Russian warheads detonate sympathetically. Fuel vaporizes. Roof lifts 300 feet into the air in 30 seconds. A $100 million naval base becomes a crater. This isn't just destruction, it's psychological collapse. Russia is now fighting an enemy it can't see, can't jam, and can't stop. And it all started with a gamble in Greenland. Ukraine spent $250,000. Russia lost over $100 million. That's not a battle. That's a lesson in modern warfare. Innovation beats hardware every time. So here's the question. If fiber-optic drones can't be jammed, does the Black Sea Fleet even have a future? Tell me what you think.